Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, all of the above, don't post the photo. You post that, you're looking for...
Okay, let's establish the scene. Two basketball players with completely different personalities and a huge drama. On one side, Angel Reese getting noticed making waves, and in fact igniting a heated debate on the opposing side. Caitlin Clark is working hard in the gym in silence, while letting her game speak for her. This is where things become interesting. Fans are split, critics are swarming, and social media is going crazy after a WNBA legend suburb recently weighed in on all the commotion. Her words are hitting harder than a buzzer beater in the playoffs. What's going on? Before we get into the juicy part, let's just say that one player's recent stunt has everyone wondering if they are after greatness or just clout. Trust me, fallout is crazy, so stay around, because what happens next could change everything. Please take a moment to like this video. Additionally, by joining our crew and subscribing to the channel, you will always be up to date on the most recent WNBA news, expert analysis, and summaries of key transactions just like this. Make sure to hit the like button, because we've covered every angle. Angel Reese's latest stunt. Subscribe. Then let's get started. The nickname of Angel Reese is by you. Barbie is a perfect fit, since she is flamboyant, gorgeous, and unapologetic. Whether she is lip-syncing on TikTok or posing in designer clothes, Reese is skilled at drawing attention. However, the issue is basketball seems to have taken a backseat. Fans and critics engaged in a contentious argument over whether her latest Instagram photo featuring an animal print gown with a slit so daring it may block a shot was an act of bold confidence or simply poor judgment. For a professional athlete, the ensemble exuded high fashion, but many question whether this was a representation of a committed athlete.
And also complain and post it, and also complain that you don't like being sexualized. What is the take here?
You know, it's funny. I just did another show right before this one, and we talked about how this younger generation just wants to cry. To
exacerbate the situation, Reese deleted her Instagram following the outrage, seemingly locked in an online popularity battle. Rather than confronting the accusations head-on or proving herself on
TikTok posts, like she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business there outlined in blue wax, and I'm like, oh yes, please tell me how sexualized you are. I mean, what?
Court. Clip 3. Not to mention her outstanding performance. Reese's WNBA debut season. Sue Bird's reaction was lackluster. Her shooting percentage within 5 feet of the hoop was 39.1%, which is awful for someone her size and skill set. Fans want to see dominance, not distractions. A player with her potential should be sharing highlight reels rather than drawing attention to her off-court.
I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Less that. Let me do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond.
Story combines obvious mistakes with unrealized potential. She has the ability to be really good, but it appears that she is more interested in gaining influence than winning awards. The criticism grows with each missed layup and poor defensive play. Even her most devoted followers are beginning to question when Bayou Barbie's basketball skills will surpass her Instagram post. Fans find it even more frustrating that Rhea has the physical attributes to dominate the game. Her height, athleticism, presence beneath the basket, but rather than honing her craft, she is occupied with writing captions. It's like watching someone with a Ferrari get stuck in traffic because they are too busy taking selfies behind the wheel. Potential is undeniable, but the focus is where Reese seems to be losing the game. The critics aren't just picking faults, they're pointing out the widening gap between Reese's performance and her potential. The basketball world is waiting for Bayou Barbie to change the narrative and allow her talent speak for why fans are divided itself. But instead, she's creating buzz for all the wrong reasons by making headlines for game-winning shots or even breaking records. Let's move on to Caitlin Clark. While Rhea's occupied creating attention for her Instagram posts with her unwavering hard ethic and legendary off-season program, Clark is making waves. If basketball were a science, Clark would be in the lab too. 147, honing her mid-range skills, practicing ball handling under duress, and building the strength to finish through contact. Clark's focus goes beyond simply keeping up her talents. She's improving her level and fixing her shortcomings, such as turnovers and her mid-range shot, which makes her a player who goes from being excellent to downright unstoppable, and you know what she continues to find time for fan interaction and charitable activities discuss balance in contrast array, while Ree is seeking likes Clark's social media presence enhances her game by sharing her grind, motivating supporters, and demonstrating to future athletes what dedication looks like. Clark is trying to win championships. Clark takes his workouts seriously. Even seasoned pros will perspire after a regimen of strength training scrimmages and shooting exercises that replicate the pressure game day. It's not just her skill that's noteworthy. She's outperforming them and not simply keeping up with the competition. Clark is a role model because of her modesty and commitment to her fans. She is out there interacting with her supporters and performing charitable work, demonstrating that you can develop a brand without losing sight of what really important. If anyone knows what it takes to have a successful career at Bird, and she's not holding back when it comes to imparting her hard-earned advice, it's as if she's authoring the manual for how to Caitlin Clark comparison be a modern athlete. Clip 5. Your car is basketball. Bird recently dropped a truth bomb that ought to be framed and displayed in every locker room. What does that mean? It means that when your abilities start to need no number of viral videos or Instagram likes will be able to save you. Bird went
to Angel Reese has a podcast. It's her vehicle to be a podcaster, right? Whatever Caitlin ends up doing, it's the vehicle to get you to that point. So you always want to make sure that part.
One step further and refer to LeBron James as a gold standard. In spite of his enormous offensive court obligations, LeBron never skips a workout because he understands that basketball is about more than just business. While Bird didn't specifically name Angel Reese, let's not fool ourselves. It was quite clear who she was referring to, and her counsel wasn't simply a kind remark. It was a warning. Bird's point is that if you want to be remembered as a legend, you have to maintain the important thin